Hello, people, and welcome to Winning Wednesday, because when you win, we all win. And in today's episode, we are going to be discussing earnest money. What is earnest money? Earnest money is a good faith deposit that you're going to offer to the sellers, stating how serious you are in purchasing their house. Stay tuned and I'll talk a little bit more about that. Is there a specific amount that I need to put down for my earnest money? Earnest money can be 1% of the purchase price. It can be $1,000, whatever you feel is a good amount, and you are okay if something happens where you are wanting to back out, you're willing to lose that money. Because what you're essentially saying when you put down earnest money is that I am serious about purchasing your home. When you put down earnest money or the good faith deposit, you're basically saying, I want this house. Unless there's inspection, appraisal, or financing issues, I want to move forward with this house. And we can discuss those other items and those contingencies a little bit later in a different video if you ask. But those are, it's just saying, I want this house. This is how serious I am about purchasing your house. Brittany, why is earnest money even required? It ensures that if things do fall apart, unfortunately, for whatever reason, that you have some skin in the game. I mean, again, it just shows that you're serious. So that is the reason for that. Sometimes the closing can take up to 30 days, sometimes more. And in that time, they have expenses that are coming up. And again, they just have to have something that shows that you're serious. If you're putting money that you know you may not get back, shows how serious you are about purchasing their home. The seller is now taking the house off the market because you have signed the purchase agreement. They have agreed to it and you have deposited your earnest money. They are no longer able to go under contract with anyone else. They may accept a backup offer if something falls through, but they are not legally able to accept another offer because they have signed and accepted your purchase agreement. Where does that money go? Who holds it? Funds will sit in an account. So the listing broker, the seller, the buyer, nor the buyer's agent, they won't be able to touch these funds. It will sit there, and like I said, it will be a credit on your closing statement if you make it to the closing table, but it will sit there. So I can automatically get my earnest money back. Will have to be a mutual release from both parties saying they release the funds. So it has to be agreed upon by the buyer and the seller for them to be released. Otherwise, they sit in that account until agreement is reached, which can take some time depending on the situation. Will I see these funds again, or is this just an added expense to the already numerous expenses that I have with purchasing a house? Earnest money, down payment, and closing costs, those are all separate. Think of your earnest money as almost like a security deposit. You're going to put that up front, and then it will go towards your closing costs at the end, but you still will have an additional closing cost as well as your down payment that will also need to be satisfied at the closing table. They are three separate things, but you will get a credit on your closing statement for your earnest deposit. That is all that I have today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Winning Wednesday, because when you win, we all win. Continue to send those questions to my DMs. Drop them in the comments. I'm more than happy to help. If you are looking to buy or sell, I would be happy to, and it would be my pleasure to assist in your home buying journey. Just remember, sometimes it's a sprint for some people. It is a marathon. Either way, I would be happy to help you along your journey. So give me a call, text me, email, whichever's easiest for you, so I can help you achieve that goal of home ownership. Bye, everybody. Tell everyone bye, Bella. Say bye. Oh, somebody's been getting in leads, but you have a great week, and we'll be back next week for Winning Wednesday. Bye-bye.